Hi everyone. So this video is going to be structured around UK wealth management firms and firms who are looking to attract ultra high net worth and high net worth clients using the internet, digital marketing, and AI, which is a lot of what I'm going to show you today is how we can leverage a lot of these AI tools to one, define your customer profile. We see a lot of wealth managers want to have high net worth clients, but they see that as their market, high net worth, but we need to get more specific than high net worth. So there's multiple different sub niches within that kind of overarching niche, if you like, of high net worth. So we need to be getting mega specific as to who that is. And we're going to get, this is an AI model called Claude. We're going to get Claude to help us in identifying the niche. But there are so many benefits. Let's just ask ChatGPT about the benefits and if it concurs with my sentiment that it's a good idea to niche down and get mega specific. So let's have a conversation. Hello.
Hello, how's your day going?
Yeah, good. Thanks. So I'm just doing a video for my audience on the benefits of niching down into a specific industry. My audience are wealth management firms, so I was wondering if you'd concur that niching down and getting specific in terms of their customer profile for wealth managers in the UK is a good idea or not.
Niching down can definitely be a great strategy, especially for wealth management firms. It allows you to tailor your services more precisely to meet the specific needs of your target audience. By focusing on a niche, you can build deeper expertise, stand out from the competition, and attract clients who are looking for specialized knowledge. Do you have a specific niche in mind for your audience?
So yeah, that's just ChatGPT, just give you an idea there. But what we're going to do here is this actual work is use this prompt in terms of defining and getting this LLM. This is called Claude by Anthropic, which is a really good. I've been using this a lot in my own business to do foundational stuff, the kind of the strategy side of things. So what we're prompting it with is quite detailed. Me to prompt this, so I'll just quickly scan through it. So we're saying act like a senior wealth management consultant with 20 years of experience, helping UK-based firms strategically target ultra high net worth and high net worth individuals. You specialize in market research, competitive positioning, and LinkedIn marketing strategies. I want you to provide an actionable strategy to identify and targeting ultra high net worth or high net worth market in the UK using LinkedIn. Objective: identify profitable and sustainable ultra high net worth or high net worth market, and that my wealth management firm can position around whilst leveraging LinkedIn to establish authority and attract clients. Consider the competitive landscape, geographical areas, industries, and unique client needs. Steps: 1. Niche identification. Suggest 3 to 5 potential high net worth or ultra high net worth niches within the UK, providing details on financial profiles, primary industries or professions, and using needs related to wealth management. Geographical focus. Recommend key regions or cities in the UK where these niches are concentrated. Competitor analysis. Briefly discuss potential competitors targeting the same niche and highlight gaps that we can exploit. Positioning strategy. Suggest how my firm should position its services, to differentiate itself. LinkedIn outreach. Provide a detailed step-by-step marketing strategy, including content ideas, recommendation on groups, forums where ultra high net worth clients engage. Expected ROI. Estimate the potential benefits of targeting this niche in terms of lead generation and long-term relationships. Final instructions: take a deep breath and work on this from step by step. Okay, so let's see what it comes back with then. So here's a strategic approach for targeting ultra high net worth markets in the UK using LinkedIn. Niche identification: 10 entrepreneurs from Cambridge, London, tech ecosystem, profiles, founders of successful scale-ups, typically aged 35 to 50, average wealth 10 to 50 million, primary needs: exit strategy planning, tax-efficient wealth preservation, venture reinvestment, private equity professionals in London, financial districts, Profile, senior profile. Senior partners in PE firms. Average age between 45 and 60. Average net worth, average wealth 20 to 100 million. Primary needs: complex investment structuring, international wealth management, successful planning. High performance medical specialists. Profile: consultants, surgical specialists, medical research directors. Average wealth 5 to 25 million. Primary needs: tax efficient retirement planning, international investment diversification. Geographic focus: London, City, primary City, Mayfair, Canary Wharf, Cambridge, Manchester emerging tech corridor, Edinburgh's financial and tech centres. Competitor analysis: gaps, limited personalised technological integration, underserved areas, cross-border wealth management, specific industry-tailored solutions. Weak points: generic marketing, lack of depth, lack of deep industry understanding. Positioning strategy: develop hyper specialized wealth management approach, emphasize deep industry knowledge, offer bespoke technological wealth tracking and predictive modeling, create exclusive networking opportunities, LinkedIn marketing strategies. So yeah, it goes into those. Engagement tactics, I'm not reading through it all, but you get the gist of what it's coming up with here. Outreach workflow: connect strategically with 50 to 100 potential clients monthly, which is something I'm going to show you later on how we can do to leverage LinkedIn to find these people. Expected ROI: potential client acquisition 10 to 15 ultra high net worth clients annually. Average client lifetime value 500 grand to 2 million. Estimated annual revenue impact 5 to 10 million. Long term relationship potential 10 to 15 years per client. Differentiators, it goes on. So what we're going to ask it next is, so now we've got a market. So it's given us a few different markets there. So you pick one of those markets. So say, for example, personally, I've got an affinity and I've got a passion for tech and technology. So for me, obviously, that it always beneficial to go for a niche that you're going to be working with people that you're on a level with and that you can have a crack with and you can just have a rapport with and identify with and get on with. So for me, that would be the tech side. So I'll say, given my personal interest, interest. Tech. I'd like to focus on this market. So it's coming up with a refined LinkedIn marketing approach, target persona. So it's drilling down into the persona there, giving us some outreach tactics. But what we're going to do now is get it to what we're going to do is take what it's given us now and put this on to something else, which is called Google Deep Search. So Google Deep Search is going to help us out with market analysis. So it's Google Gemini Deep Search. So you can see here, if we tap through in Gemini, you can pick between. And so what we're going to get, if we'll go back to Claude, so please provide a prompt to conduct an in-depth market analysis using Google Gemini research tool. So this is actually going to provide us, can't provide generate a prompt. We'll try again. Sometimes these tools, yeah, so it's doing it this time. Sometimes you have to just give them a bit of a nudge. It's a target prompts for Google Gemini. So it's given us the prompt here, comprehensive market research prompt. So this is obviously with these LLMs, the more detail we can give it in the prompts, the better the results we're going to get. So this is going to dig really deep. This Google deep search, obviously normal searches in Google are very shallow, but this goes mega deep and really, yeah, kind of pulls through multiple. It might take a while, but it pulls through from multiple sources. So it's going to tell us what it's going to do first. So here's a research plan for the topic. If you need to update it, let me know. So UK tech entrepreneur wealth management research. So it's research websites, comprehensive market research prompt, UK tech entrepreneur wealth management market. So that's the prompt that we've given it. Required research dimensions, market size and segmentation, total number of tech entrepreneurs with 10 million plus in personal wealth, geographical. So it's going into the demographics and psychographics of the market. So this is what it's going to be finding out. It's going to dig into all this stuff for us. So it's saying find reports and articles, find data on the total number of tech entrepreneurs in the UK with 10 million plus in personal wealth. So all this data it's going to be digging into, and it's going to analyze the results and create the report. So it's going to be ready in a few minutes. So we'll start the research and see what it comes back with. So it's starting the research now. It'll start to pull in the sources that it's going to be utilizing for the research. So these are the sources it's using. London's tech ecosystems, startup Geom. So there's multiple different sources here. How many websites? 34 different websites it's searching, so it's going really deep. There's gov.uk in there. There's the average entrepreneur, another gov.uk, MasterCard, understanding high net worth customers, list of British billionaires by net worth from Wikipedia, exposure. So there's articles, there's news sources, there's multiple different websites and web sources that it's pulling this data from here. So it's going to research these. So we'll come back to this when it's completed. So it's now searched all these websites, all these web sources, and it's pulled in the document. So we can open that in Google Docs, and you can go through, read that. And so this information is just so much value in getting to know your customer. So we've got this 12-page document that what we can do is obviously read through it and just get to know your customer, really. But what we can also use is Notebook LM, which is again Google's tool, which can be used for research, really, and getting to know your customer. This is what we're going to be using it for here. So if we just save that document, so we're going to upload that to Notebook LM. We can actually get it to produce. It can do if a few things, really. What it can do is get an audio overview of it, in the form of a podcast. And so this just helps with your learning process, really, and just learning the market and getting to know your customer, just to consume this information in a different way. Some people find with reading things, other people prefer this medium in terms of listening to it. But you can also create a briefing document on it. You can create a study guide on it. So we can get it to create a study guide. Again, it's just in terms of just different people consume information in different ways. So it's just just having multiple different ways to learn. So here's the study guide that it's come up with. Ask questions: what's the estimated value of tech sector in early 2024, and what does this signify for wealth management firms? So there's a load of different questions that it's asking there to quiz yourself on it, just to make sure you're learning all this information, because there's just so much value in, like I said, getting to know your customer and spending this time on really getting into the head of your ideal client. Marketing is all psychological. It's all about getting in the head specifically of your most perfect ideal client, and you can only do that when you define who it is, and then you need to do this market research. Like, I've done this process for years with my firms and advisors I've been working with, and we used to get them to go out and do surveys, put posts in social media groups, speak to people in the market, and it took months and months to find this information. But now with all this AI stuff that we've got available at our fingertips, we can just leverage this and get this information in literally 3 seconds. Well, not 3 seconds, it took probably half an hour, but you get the point. So yeah, Notebook LM, then that's good for learning things. So let's see if it's come back with the still generating the podcast. So we'll come back to that in a second. So I'll just play a bit of this podcast.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're going to be diving into the world of UK tech entrepreneurs. But not just the tech itself. We're talking about their wealth management.
Yeah.
How they manage their fortunes.
It's a fascinating world for sure.
It really is. It's like peeking behind the curtain to see how the other half lives, right?
It is. And it's important to understand the scale we're talking about here.
Oh, okay.
This isn't some niche little sector.
Yeah.
The UK tech sector is valued at over $1 trillion.
Okay. $1 trillion.
Yeah.
That's almost impossible to comprehend.
So yeah, you get the point with that. So that's basically just reviewing, just synthesizing all that. Obviously, there's a 12-page document. So it's just summarizing that really, and in an interactive way that you can just consume that information in a different medium. So it's, as I said, there's just so much value in just getting to know your customer there. So that is the first stage of what I help people with in terms of getting to know the customer, defining who it is, and then getting to know the customer. And then we can also find these people. And so the next step of the process is to actually find these people. And so again, we can go back to Claude and say, please help me identify my market using LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So if you've not used Sales Navigator before, LinkedIn Sales Navigator is like the premium version of LinkedIn. So I'll just quickly pull it up here for a second. So in Sales Navigator, you see there's multiple different filters that you can just search and build a list of leads effectively that we're going to connect with on LinkedIn. So it's given us all the filters that we need to use to utilize in Sales Navigator to build that perfect list of the right people. So it's saying industry, information technology, and services. So if we go to Sales Navigator, to industry, that in, and obviously we want UK. We can actually segregate cities. So go for London. As you can see, there's 330k plus results. So we'd narrow that down further by going back to the filters, years of experience, company size, title. So we'll go with the title, company size. So it's suggested 10 to 500 employees and founder. Director, I think another one was managing director. So it's narrowed it down a bit. We've got 5.5k there, so we want to narrow that down even further. So just go back to the suggested filters. 8 to 20 years experience. So we've got a list there of 780, so we can actually actively connect with this list of leads. And these are all CEOs, founder, CQ London. So you can see obviously what they do. So you can make sure the list is right before we start connecting with them, which is the next part of the process. But that is just kind of the first kind of foundational couple of parts of what we work with people on. If you're a wealth manager and you're turning over £2 million a year, then we might want to talk to you about this kind of stuff. If you need help with generating leads, generating high value appointments consistently using these kind of AI and digital marketing strategies, if you're struggling with AI implementation, we can help with all that stuff. If you'd like to apply, you can apply now for a strategy call where I'll get on a call with you on a one-to-one session where we'll dig into your numbers, dig into your goals and things, and see if we're a good fit to work together on this kind of stuff. And if we are, then I'll make you an offer on the call. If not, no worries. I'm sure you'll walk away with a lot more value than what you did when you came on the call. That's my priority, just to give you a strategy where you can utilize that yourself, go away and take that away and utilize that yourself. Or, like I say, if you need help implementing that, then yeah, I'll if we're a good fit, I'll kind of make you an offer on the call, and you can make a decision if you want to be part of it or not. But yeah, either way, if you've got any other questions, let me know. But like I say, if you're interested in having that strategy call, fill in details, and yeah, I'll see you on the call. Thank you for your time.